Welcome to the final week of your YoPro Fitness Challenge. Today we are going to bring together all that we've learned over the past 8 weeks. So from our warm up to our sun salutations, our standing strength, a little bit of core work, some hip openers, some twists, some hamstring stretches. And I hope that you revisit this IGTV as you need to moving forward. It's been an absolute pleasure. So thank you for having me, but let's get started. I'm going to get you to come down onto your back. And we are going to lay all the way down. Option to have your legs straight, or you can keep your knees bent, feet apart, and drop your knees in towards one another. Hands can come onto the belly, shoulders can be nice and relaxed. And let's stop to start here. Soften the gaze or close the eyes, breathing deeply through the nose. Begin to notice the breath, the texture of your breath, the smoothness as you inhale and exhale. And as you continue to breathe in and out of the nose, can you constrict at the back of the throat the breath, so that you start to notice, hear and feel your Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. That gentle constriction at the back of the throat, funneling the breath in and funneling the breath back out. And we'll just take another 2 breaths like this. Relaxing the head, the shoulders, the back body. And when you're ready, opening up your eyes and reaching your arms up and overhead. We'll interlace those fingers, push the palms away. When you're ready, stretch the legs out. And yawn your body open to the practice today. Let's release that tension, bring those knees back into your chest, hugging them in nice and tight. Perhaps a little rock from side to side. And we'll bring the hands on tops of the knees, start to take some circles out, down and around. If your week has been filled with sitting down at a desk, then you'll notice the hips might feel a little tighter. We'll make sure that we open those today. You can change the direction with the circles. And then we're going to keep the knees nice and tightly into the chest. And we're curling our chin up towards our chest. Let's find a little bit of heat through the core. Once you're nice and curled in, you're going to reach your arms out. You can really try to reach the nose down towards the knees. And we're going to tap the toes down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, tap the toes, arms overhead. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Last time. And then relaxing back, keep the knees close. You can relax the arms down by your side, press your palms into the floor, and let's just start cycling those legs out. You can have the little circles to begin with. Feel the sacrum, the lower back pressing down evenly as you stride your legs out longer. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse this the other way. Feeling your lower belly, working to keep your lower back down. So really drawing down, anchoring through that midsection. And then release, hug those knees in. Let's find a little bit of momentum as we rock forward and back. Let's take maybe 3 or so rock and rolls. If that's not for you today, feel free to roll to one side. We're going to roll all the way up and over into tabletop. In preparation for your mobility of the spine here, we're going to lift and expand our shoulder blades, our ribs up and back. Relax the head down. Take a deep breath in as you drop your belly. Glide the heart forward. Look up. Exhale, push the floor away. Inhale, looking forward and up. Exhale, push the floor away. Inhale, looking forward and up. Exhale, push away. Let's hold here. Curl your toes, lift your hips up and back and begin to move through your feet in your downward facing dog. You might even turn your head in a yes and no direction. Maybe a few clicks there. And then let's find stillness in our down dog. Make sure the feet are hip width distance, the hands are shoulder width distance. Your fingers are spread in every part of your palm, from your fingers all the way to the edge of the wrist, pressing down. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you do, feel the length of your tailbones reaching up and back. As you exhale, pull your navel back towards your spine. Inhale here. Exhale here. And one more. Let's look forward, and as you do, just start to walk your feet nice and gently towards the top of the mat into your first forward fold. You can bring your big toes to touch. Relax down with bent knees, drop the head completely. Fingertips can stay on the floor, and you might even like to add a little rock from side to side here, just noticing the sensations through the calves, the outer edges of the legs, the hamstrings. And then coming back into center, press down through your feet. Start to peel your way up by drawing your belly in, rolling up through the length of the spine. Take the shoulders back, lift the gaze, and open up through your chest into Tadasana, mountain pose. We'll turn the palms forward, keep those shoulders back and down. Breathe in as you reach your arms up. We'll press the palms, preparing for your sun salutations. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Hands to your shins, lengthen the legs and the spine. Hands to the mat, let the head drop. We're going to step our right leg back, lowering down onto our back knee. When you're ready, find your balance to lift the torso. Maybe the arms can sweep up at the same time. If not, meet us there when you're ready. Anjaneyasana. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, sink a little deeper through the hips. One more breath here. And then landing your hands down, curling your back toes. We're going to sweep our front left leg up and back into our 3-leg dog. Take that left leg up nice and high. Inhale here. Exhale, knee into the chest, as close to the nose as you can. Shift your weight forward into your hands. One more as you reach up and back. 3-leg dog. When you're ready, we're stepping that left foot through. And you're going to come up into a crescent lunge. So pressing down through your front foot, ball of the foot pressing back, heel reaching back. Take your arms up above your head. Inhale here. Exhale, sink. Deep breath in. And sink. One more time. We're going to sweep the arms back, and as we do, tilt the body forward 45 degrees into arrowhead. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Keep the fire and tension of drawing the shoulder blades together. One more breath. As you exhale, both hands land either side of your left front foot. We're pressing down into the right hand and then spiraling up through the left. Simple twist. Inhale here. And exhale, both hands land. We're stepping back into our plank. Press the floor away. Take an inhale. Exhale, option to lower the knees or stay on the toes and lower all the way down through your chaturanga. Let's roll our shoulders back, reach the heart forward, squeeze your glutes. And then press back into child's pose for one full breath, relaxing your tail to your heels, head down towards the mat. Deep inhale and exhale. Let's look forward, press down through your hands, curling up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a full sighing breath here. Inhale. Sigh it out. Lifting up onto the toes, bend the knees, crouch the hips, and as many steps as you need to come forward or jump to the top of the mat. And relax down over your legs. Uttanasana. Heavy head, forward fold. Let's press through the feet, slide up. As you do, take the arms wide, reach above your head. Land the hands at the heart space. And then down by your side. Take a moment here to close your eyes, feel the sensations through your palms, through your arms, your shoulders. One more breath here. Let's sweep the arms forward and up. Inhale, pressing the palms above the head. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Hands to your shins, lengthen your legs and your spine, reach long. Hands to the mat. It's the left toe stepping back this time, lowering down onto that left back knee. Sweep your arms up, Anjaneyasana. Stay tall through the spine, maybe find a little more depth through the hips. Draw that front heel towards your back knee so there's a magnetized sensation between the legs. Stay tall here for one more breath. As you exhale, both hands are landing. We're sweeping our right leg up and back to three-leg dog. Reach that foot as far away from you as you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, shift your weight forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. And then stepping the foot through. And we're going to slowly rise on up to our crescent lunge, breathing in, arms above the head. Your back heel is reaching back, your lower belly is drawing in. 3 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, sink a little deeper in that front knee. Power through your back thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in and out. Let's sweep the arms down by your side and then tilt your body forward. You'll start to feel that progression into arrowhead. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. And again. As you exhale, land the hands down. We're going to press into our left hand. Lift your right. Simple twist. And then both hands land, stepping back. Inhale as you do. Plank. Knees or toes, exhale to lower. Uncurl the toes. You can lift through cobra or a little further for upward dog. And then lowering down first, press through the knees and come all the way into your child's pose. We'll take a few deep breaths here. One more. And pressing down, looking forward, curling up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And just gently walking towards the top of the mat. Big toes can touch once you're there. Forward fold, relaxing down. Fingertips staying on the floor. If you'd like to sway, you can. Hopefully feeling a little warmer after flowing on the mat. We're now going to find a little more fire through the legs. So finding stillness in your forward fold. Make sure those big toes are pressing together. The ankles, the calves, the knees are close. We're going to drop the butt back behind us. Peel our belly off our thighs. And when you're ready, reach the arms forward and up into Utkatasana, knees bent. You want to feel your tailbones drawing down. Not too much of a tilt through the pelvis there though, but not too much of an arch either. So trying to keep the spine nice and long, the arms elevated. The chest reaching forward. Take another 2 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, sink. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink. And then standing all the way up. Press the palms together. Let's take a baby back bend. Squeeze your hips forward. Lift your heart space, your gaze. And then slowly relax back to Tadasana. Close the eyes. Feel the sensations in your body here. One more breath. And opening the eyes. We're going to take a nice wide step on the mat. Doesn't matter which way you're facing. We're going to turn the toes out and sink down into goddess pose. So toes are out, heels are pressing down, knees are wide. We're externally rotating into the hips here, and we're sweeping the arms up above the head. Inhale here. Exhale, sink. Fire through those legs again. Inhale here. Exhale, sink. 2 more deep breaths. Keep pressing through the heels. And then slowly standing all the way up and relaxing those arms down. We're going to turn our right toes towards the left. Okay, you might want to just slightly narrow the stance. We're moving into Trikonasana here. So I want you to make sure both toes are pointing towards the left. You're going to push your hips over towards the right. Extend your left arm as you reach your body. And then just let the arms fall. So you might notice that your hand drops down towards the shin, the calf, or even the ankle. What we want to feel here is that we're elongating through the side body, where it's opening up through that side and reaching up tall through that right hand. Take another few breaths here. Those of you that might like to go a little further, you can reach your right hand up and overhead. And then slowly helping yourself all the way up to stand. And we'll just change sides with this. So turning your right toes towards the right, left toes slightly in. Take the arms out wide. I want you to push your hips towards the left, reach your body towards the right, and then let the arms just fall. Wherever you land here is fine. You do not have to have the fingertips at the floor. Really try to create space through the side body here. Gaze could be down, forward, or up. 2 more breaths. And then slowly coming all the way up to stand, relaxing down. We're going to turn our toes forward and slightly in, slightly pigeon-toed. Bring the hands onto the hips, moving into a wide-legged forward fold. Option to have the knees a little bit bent. You're going to take your body forward. Shift the weight more towards the toes than leaning back into the heels. As you do this, you should feel quite a stretch through the hamstrings. When you're ready, lower yourself a little bit further, bent knees if you need that, and fingertips can come to the floor as you relax your head as far down as is comfortable. You may like to grab a hold of the ankles if that entices you a little deeper into the stretch, or you might even like to rest your hands on your lower back. And let your head feel really heavy. And once again, notice the shift of weight. If you are drifting back towards your heels, take it forward more towards your toes, and then tip your tailbones up a little higher. You've got 1 more breath here. Relax the hands back down onto the mat. We're going to walk our way back towards the front of the mat with the hands, stepping back into downward facing dog, stretching out the back of the legs. And to transition down onto the floor, let's take our right leg up behind us, sweeping it high, 3-leg dog. Your right knee towards your right wrist. You can land the knee down once it's there. And then you're going to slide into your pigeon pose here, half pigeon. Let's take a breath here, opening the heart space, lifting the gaze. And then slowly relax down over your front leg, keeping in mind that this is externally rotating through your right hip. So if you're wanting a little more, you can always shuffle your right heel further forward, okay? Otherwise, collapsing down. Heavy head, let the heart drop closer towards the floor as you progress the breath here. Two more breaths. You can use the hands to help yourself upright. You're going to roll over towards that right side and then swing your left leg forward and across. And coming into your twist here, helping yourself grow tall, you use your right elbow or arm to wrap around the left leg and your left hand at the base of the spine or fingertips at the base of the spine. Inhale as you grow, exhale as you twist. 2 more breaths. If you want a little more here, you can hook that right elbow across and rotate deeper. Slowly coming back into center. Let's just let the legs go to one side, push all the way back up into downward facing dog. Take a few pedals there, maybe turning the head in a no direction. And preparing for the other side, left leg lifts, 3-leg dog. Left knee to the left wrist, shift your weight forward, lowering down, and then sliding your right leg behind you. Inhale, look forward and up. Exhale, diving down. You might use the elbows to support you for a few breaths, but can you work at allowing more space and more depth of the torso, the head, the heart, down towards the mat? And dive into 4 more full breaths here. Softening through that left side glute and hip. Breathing as smoothly as you can. Here you may feel and hear that ujjayi breath, that oceanic sound. Keeping you warm from the inside out. You can help yourself all the way up here. We're rolling off to the left to swing our right leg around. Both sitting bones are grounded first and then lifting tall. We'll wrap with our left hand this time. Reach around with the right. Inhale as you grow. Exhale as you twist. Maybe a little more. You hook and reach further. You've got 1 more breath here. And this time, staying seated, just unraveling yourself and coming all the way down onto the mat. Hug those knees into the chest. Notice the sensations of the body, the warmth, perhaps the pulse. And then let's reach our right leg up nice and high. You can either keep that left knee bent or float it down, coming into our supine hamstring stretch. If you've been seated a lot this week, then the hamstrings tend to get quite tight when we're in a seated position. They're shortening, so anything that we can do to lengthen and release that area aids not only our lower back, but also our hips, our general movement. And let's change sides. Kick our left heel up towards the ceiling, curl the toes down. One more breath as you do draw it closer. And then slowly landing yourself down. Feel free to shake out the legs, let the toes drop out wide. The arms might come down by your side into Shavasana. Dive into your breath here and enjoy this stillness, not only through your physical body, but perhaps by following the breath, slowing down, you're able to find space in your mind. Let go of your worries and just be present. Use this moment to completely relax from the back of the head, the shoulders, the hips, the length of the arms and the legs. Allow yourself to unravel. Allow yourself to relax. As always, you're more than welcome to stay here for as long as you need. If you're ready to move, start to wiggle the toes and the hands and the fingers. You can stretch the body out long or hug the knees into the chest. And then rolling slowly over to one side, feeling that shift in your body weight, in your perspective. And you'll help yourself all the way up to a comfortable seat. Feel the sitting bones grounding down. Perhaps the eyes are closed or gaze soft. Notice a calm sensation float over you. And give yourself one more soft breath here. You can keep your hands comfortable as they are or bring them to your heart space. Thumbs pressing into the chest, perhaps you feel your heart beating. And thank yourself for making it to the mat today. Namaste. Thank you everybody for joining me these past 9 weeks with our YoPro Fitness Challenge. It has been an absolute pleasure to provide you with these movement and mindfulness exercises that you can practice. They are on the IGTV, so please don't hesitate to revisit. Until next time, I'll see you on the mat.